can't hold on to it. Just going to see if it sits for him. It is, but then he's hit from behind. It's Vanica once again, handballs it off. Ball goes back to ground, and here we go. Bulldogs with it again on the run, and he's hauled down. That's a high tackle.
Yeah, high tackle on could be Gathright, I think, if it's the number 27. It is Gathright. We got that right now. It was holding the ball. Good tackle by the Dragon. They got one down towards centre half forward. Fist of Fury at the back of the pack was Harkness there for Denver. Has he got someone front and square? He hasn't. They square up to the ball there. The number 9 for the Dragons is Locum. They're going to get locomotive now, but they couldn't. They have. Have they been derailed? No, they stay on target. But Denver, numbers around the ball. They've got a backdoor man. Back in the hoods, back in the holler. Not feeling like a dog on a collar. Look who on the wide open spaces. Fitness personified, Annie Vanager. Vectors one in the space and time in front of the number 17 is Devlin. Devlin couldn't find a handle on the top. Topping in there is the LA Dragon. Sells the old Okie Doken. Okay, away we go. And they connect with their number 44. 44 LA is Gabriel Martin Del Campo. Del Campo as they camp it down towards the full forward region, looking for a frequent flyer back of the pack in the after show. In the after show, LA played before today afternoon has scored. The number 9 there for LA, and he's a believer. You've got to be a believer. You've got to keep this thing rolling. They move to 12 LA now, so they move back within, 14 points. Phil Roberts.
And once again, LA, like they did with that last goal, just get it down there, strike quick, and see if you can take advantage of the number situation. Everyone had formed a pack, but then the ball came in, rebounded. It was pretty much loose ball right headed for the goal square, and that's when it was picked up and kicked through. So a badly needed goal for the LA Dragons, and right now the score stands 4-2-26 for the Denver Bulldogs and 2 straight 12 for the LA Dragons.
Can't afford to relax in this format of football, Bill. Of course, LA going to come home on the breeze, I guess. Keep rolling, brother. Go for it.
And once again, Denver has it. He is absolutely blown off the ball, though. And it's going to be a free kick, it looks like. And it does indeed go to the Bulldogs. That's Michio McGrath, number 6, who kicks it ahead now. Trying to set up a target. And intercept mark looked like by the Dragons. LA has it. And they're going to try and kick it wide and go for the fat side of the ground, it looks like. However, the kick did not find his target. It does sit for him, though. He's able to pick it up off the ground. And he kicks it ahead now, looking for his target and getting him. That's Del Campo once again. And he takes a running bounce and just kicks it ahead into a middle of a pack of Bulldogs, though. The Bulldogs will take it now. There's Harkness. Harkness is kicking right up. And nice spoil by LA. And
it's half-time here at the football, Bill Robert. That's the way it just is here in these 11 o'clock matches. 3 up, 3 down. Well, we're at the bottom of the third, if you will. Half-time will be LA's turn on the breeze. Let's look at the black chrome scoreboard. Is that lead big enough for Denver? Probably not. That last goal by LA has kept their hopes alive. 26 plays 12. So by no means is this done and dusted, Bill.
That might not even be done and dusted late on. One of the games we just did over in Division 2. The Boston Demons were up by a few goals, and then Chicago got some goals late, including a long dribbler that went right through, and they wound up losing 27-26, a heartbreaking loss for the Demons. A great come from behind win for Chicago.
Beautiful San Diego. Beautiful San Diego, home of the 2017 US AFL Nationals, including, for the first time, an Australian division. Imagine kicking off your end-of-season footy trip in this amazing US city, with your club playing in the biggest football tournament in the world.
Black Chrome Sportswear designs and manufactures custom sportswear with a focus on quality and reliability. We're Australian, we've got 10 years experience, and we've got a US base in Oklahoma. Who better to trust than an Aussie company for your AFL gear? Get your customized men's and ladies' AFL uniforms, outerwear and training gear from Black Chrome. Black Chrome's custom compression can enhance performance and recovery, reduce lactic acid, and accelerate your warm-up. Black Chrome is trusted by a number of AFL leagues, including the US AFL, as their official supplier. Try out our Design Your Own tool and see Black Chrome's full range of sportswear at blackchromeusa.com. Join us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Australian rules football? In the US? That's right. The United States Australian Football League is in a city near you. Go to usafl.com, find your team, check them out. We're a group full of men and women just like you. Join us for the fun athletic competition. Stay for the camaraderie.
We are the champions!
Log on and sign up to join your team at usafl.com.
Black Chrome Sportswear designs and manufactures custom sportswear with a focus on quality and reliability. We're Australian, we've got 10 years experience, and we've got a US base in Oklahoma. Who better to trust than an Aussie company for your AFL gear? Get your customized men's and ladies' AFL uniforms, outerwear and training gear from Black Chrome. Black Chrome's custom compression can enhance performance and recovery, reduce lactic acid, and accelerate your warm-up. Black Chrome is trusted by a number of AFL leagues, including the US AFL, as their official supplier. Try out our Design Your Own tool and see Black Chrome's full range of sportswear at blackchromeusa.com. Join us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Pioneer of football in this particular country, has represented his country in Melbourne, what, 3 times over, Tom? Two times over. And of course, all part of those 8 premierships, including the last one in 2011. You were still around on that one, mate?
2011, that's correct. Yep.
And no doubt you could be part of another one here, because once you're a Bulldog, always a Bulldog.
That is correct. I'll wear all 8 medals out for Medals Week if we end up winning.
You're welcome anytime up here, mate. We're going to see you again, if not before the Division 1 Grand Final. Thanks for joining us here as well. You're happy to stay for as long as you like. You want to stay this?
Oh, we're good.
You can do some special comments if you like. That's fine.
I don't want to say anything when this game's going on.
Thanks very much, Tom Ellis, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you get up and have a chin wag with Tom. I've had the pleasure, well, I've known Tommy for a few years now, and the fact that I'm rooming in with him, mate, I've got all the inside stuff on the Revolution late at night with these stories we tell each other. So it's very good. He's implementing a lot of things that he's learned as well. And there's no one better with regards to transference of, say, Tom likes to look for NFL players or college ball players, where Paul Rouge went more for the basketball players. But because of his pedigree too in American football, he was able to translate to the particular person who comes through the American in a good language of what to extrapolate with regards to his skills as an American footballer and put them into an Australian football language, if you will.
That's right, because so far the Americans who have gotten into the AFL all tend to be tall. You had Jason Holmes, obviously Mason Cox. The big story of the year is not only did Mason Cox get to play a regular set of games with the Collingwood Magpies, he's the first American born and raised player to pull a Brownlow vote.
And we're back again. We're back, and it's LA Dragons' turn with the breeze. Will they turn loose out of the center of the ground? Denver knew that they were going to pounce early, LA. That thing that the coach says to you at halftime, let's get the first one. They looked like it, but they were held up there by the Bulldogs.
And Lee kicks it ahead now.
It's not a mountain they can't climb, LA's. There's sudden death in the forward line. But good, casual, calm play by the Denver Bulldog. Kicks it forward indiscriminately. They have a wall across the centre of the line. They squirt it wide to go around it. Oh, a slight case of overbombing. The number 11 you can see there for the Denver Bulldogs is Matthew Dean. Dean cuts back inboard, didn't connect. Ball went to ground. Ducking through and kicking forward. Move ahead. Who did you detect down there? It's not too late for the Dragons. A good one-on-one, man-oh-man battle. The number 6 you could see for Denver was McGrath. They win the day. Well tackled. Prior opportunity, yes, but he handballed the ball away. Time to get away for LA. 53 there and Descent. Descent now downtown. They connect with their number 4. Program to receive was Hall. They look a lot better to LA now. The Dragons breathing fire. Boomer to the forward line to connect down there with their number 30, who did very, very well, and that was Cornish. He ran his immediate defender under the ball, then stood his ground, doubled back and took a mark. The angle will trouble him. The breeze is right to left. You're backing from here, Billy.
All right, he steps up, getting set to take his kick after that nice mark. And go. Yes.
So a goal there to Cornish, I believe it is, and you've got to be a believer. They certainly do believe LA now. They move to 18. It's only an 8-point ball match, and that was the goal the coach would have been calling for very early indeed. So gather around, children. Gather around. Division 1 football at its very finest. The second seed in Pool A here, the LA Dragons, versus a team, the specialists, Denver. During the early 2000s, they were serving it up with 8 finals. They've always been in a Division 1 final. This is got all the hallmarks of going down to the wire. Let's get back in the middle again. Toss up, big men do battle. Dominating in the ruck have been LA. The number 7 you can see in the slant route there for LA. In fact, it's Kenner. Kenner, long distance ball, back of the pack, turn around, run back to Old Man Johnson's farm. LA arrive on the scene. Tempo has risen. They had a set player 2 at the back of the pack. He was able to reel it in before the boundary, and will reel and rock one in somewhere between the half forward flank and the right half forward flank and the right full forward pocket, Billy.
And once again, the Dragons looking to move it down. I mean, part of the thing right now is to use their speed as the boundary throw-in comes in, and it's tapped out, goes off a set of hands, winds up going to ground, and here come the Bulldogs once again trying to take it along the near wing here. The handball off, goes through an LA player, and then coming back, and Bulldogs on the march now. Here they come, Denver coming through the wing, and the handball takes a hop, but it does sit for the player, and then they kick it out wide to the wing. Is that going to stay in? Looks like it just came in inside the line. So it'll be just a boundary throw-in as opposed to a free kick for a kick out on the full. And once again, right now, they're down by 8. They feel that they can start knocking on the door here, and they've got some purpose here in LA right now, looking to come back some more.
Yes, looking forward to this particular second half of this match. Both sides want to get one under the belt. How important it is to win your first match. They know that from a psychological perspective as well. And on the end of a chain link of reactionary handballs there was a number 17 for LA was Green. The Evergreen couldn't connect. Chance now for Denver. Denver look a little bit rattled with LA's intensity. And there's an example. A little reckless tackle coming on in to the benefit of LA. Number 21 did receive for a high contact, and that in fact is Salvatore. To the dance floor, and double stereo sends it on its way. Is it for 6-point burial? No, it's down and away on the breeze and through for a minor score. They get a little bit closer now. This is going to become a close encounter of a U.S. football kind. 3-1 the LA Dragons, 4-2 the Denver Bulldogs. Bill Roberts from Stateside Footy.
And it's kicked out now into a big pack, and it goes over everyone, and the Denver Bulldogs are on the move now. Actually, Lee gets a hand in there, but handball once again, and here come the Bulldogs. Takes a running bounce, coming in, kicks, looking for his target, and he's got him right there. Number 1, that's Casey Robertson, one of Grove's favorites. Bango, mark, yes, he caught it. They did pay the mark. Number 3, that's Jared White. I'm sorry, it's Whittle. And he kicks it in looking for, getting a target right in front. He's marked it in the goal square. And it looks like the Bulldogs are going to be adding to that lead again, as that mark was taken by number 11, Matthew Dean. Dean nothing, I'd make him president. Look at that. Nice mark under pressure in that goal square, and now he just has to basically do a chip shot and Denver get that goal back. Takes a little bit of a run up, just gets it to the boot, and
6 points, Billy.
yes, it is indeed another goal there. So another major. So now.
Yes,
We'll
on the
go
Black
for-
Chrome scoreboard, I'll be the eyes for you, mate. Not for my eyes only. Only the fact I've got the field glasses. They move on to 32, so they do get away. 32 plays, 19. So a little bit of breathing space against the fire-breathing Dragons, Bill.
For your eyes only. I always thought you were a closet Sheena Easton fan. All right, they're bringing it up once again. And so Denver has added to that lead once again, so they're back up by 11. Actually, yeah, they're up by, no, I'm sorry. It's 13 points they're up by right now. So technically it's a 3-kick game if the Dragons can get back to it. However, they take it out of the ruck, the Bulldogs do, and it's marked right there, number 6, that is McGrath. McGrath takes it now, and it goes out to the wing. He's hauled down, and that'll be holding the footy. He had prior opportunity, he was dispossessed, and the free kick is going to be going to the, once again, that's Del Campo, and he gets it back after the handball. Oh, he can't hang on to it though, it's going to go out of bounds. And the Dragons had a chance to move it ahead, but unfortunately it was a little sloppy there. It wound up going out of bounds, so it'll be a boundary throw in. And the Rucks get set to go back and work. Comes up, it's going to fall a little short, hit out to no clear advantage yet. But it looks like the Bulldogs are going to get the clearance as they kick it over, and it goes over everyone's head. It's a race for the footy now. It will not sit for the waiting Bulldog though, and we have a race coming here to the near boundary. He went down, but he was able to get it to the boot, but handed it right to a Bulldog. And once again, comes out, and he plays on, and it's just going to be a little bit of a grubber. It's a race. He gets a boot to it, and that is another goal. Dead heat race for that footy that was rolling into the goal square. Just able to touch it to the boot, get it through. Number 15, that's Marcus Lehman. And once again, Denver expanding that lead. And now on the Black Chrome scoreboard, that's 6-2 or 7-2 now.
I'll get that one for you there,
Yeah,
Billy. Yeah, now they move on to 38.
38. So yeah, it's,
Plays 19, and Denver have been the only side really that have been able to kick multiple goals to this end of the ground, Billy. So they've got it pretty wrapped up from both ends. So that's another significant factor in the Denver Armory.
once again, a lot of tradition for the Bulldogs. They've done very well, as we were talking about when you were talking with Tom Ellis before about the amount of games you have to appear in just to get that many finals under your belt. But Denver obviously a perennial power in this Nationals tournament, and they're showing why right now.
Very close too at the regionals, I believe. I think it's the Central Regionals they played at, or the Western Regionals, either or. They went too far behind Austin, nor may have been LA. I stand corrected on that. But anyway, we're back here at Sarasota, USAFL Nationals 20th edition. The number 6 you can see there for Denver, like lightning through the back there was McGrath. McGrath, right foot, left foot, couldn't. Here's this man again, the number 17. Was it Devlin? No, the Bjorn Borg lookalike copped one high for his trouble. The umpire score time and some dissent. A little bit of dissent out of the mouths of the LA Dragons, and the umpire has said, I will have none of it. You can walk this way if you're going to talk that way, and puts them right there, point blank, right in front of Billy Conway. And this will put the issue beyond doubt. Here he comes now, the big number 86 is Tyler Ames. His aim doesn't have to be that true from there, but he is true blue and white Denver Baboom Bulldog. It's small for the jubilant Bulldogs now as they shake, rattle and roll on to 44. And the LA Dragons are 19 on the Black Chrome, a little homegrown to the bone scoreboard. Bill Robert from Statewide Footy.
I was just holding on after you doing the walk this way, talk this way metaphor. I'm like, no, if you say just give me a kiss, I'm out of here. So. But anyway, we're going back, and obviously right now the Bulldogs piling on goals and making this one almost pretty much academic.
I love you, Bill. You know that.
Don't listen, Stacy. My wife with the bullpen right behind us here. And the ball goes up once again, and the Rucks go at it. And no clear possession yet. It goes to ground, and there's a big pile. And it looks like the umpire will call for it and just say, my ball, and we'll do it all over again. Center ball up, take two here at the center of the ground, as time continues to tick off in the second half.
Geez, I look focused, Denver.
Let's see, once again, and coming out. Looks like the Bulldogs, I think Lee had it momentarily, but once again he falls into a pack and they're going after it, and I think we're going to have another ball up. Yep, umpire will just call it for it and say, hey, my ball again. So right now with the Bulldogs, obviously it's about coming up in defense, making sure they don't give away any quickies. You want to basically keep your foot on the throat right now if you're the Denver Bulldogs. Kicked ahead by LA. Sliding mark, he took it. That was beautiful. And that's number 4 right there, which is Justin Hall. So Hall coming up to take the kick right now. He's running up, gets it to the boot. It looks like it's going straight. It's going to be far enough too, and that's going to be another goal for LA. They need that. On the Black Chrome
that, so the eyes again on the Black Chrome scoreboard. They move to 25 now, trailing Denver, who are 44, Billy.
All right, yes, it's a 19-point difference right now, and they'll bring it back up once again. So we've seen some pretty accurate kicking today too. With sometimes with some of these games, you see kicks going wayward, and even with the breeze today, left and right. But these kicks have been pretty straight today. We have what 3
just indicative as the skill level just continues to rise in this great game of ours, Billy.
And that's one of the things Tom Ellis was talking about was kicking.
That's right.
And so this obviously bodes well for that quest as they bring it back, and once again everyone in place. LA looking to maybe try and boom one down there, come up with another lightning score. Bulldogs right now showing more ability to chain some possessions together, but if LA gets their speed going, look out as the ball once again goes in. It's out, and we've got a free kick going to LA.
Every moment's another chance, Bill.
And he handballs it out. Kicked. That's going to be kicked wide now. Basically, the call is go fetch. And it's marked by the Bulldogs, and they take it over, and they're coming up the ground once again. Here we go. Denver Bulldogs on the march. Going out to the, oh boy, that's a nice mark there. That's in number 12. Woof, woof, like a bulldog. Be more bulldog and woof some more. And he's just going to put it ahead, and once again, Bulldogs getting to their forward 50. He sells a little bit of candy and then handballs it. Unfortunately, couldn't really handle it cleanly, but they're trying to do a little bit of a centering ball now, picked up by the Dragons. And here they come for the Dragons. It's Jackson, number 25. And they're moving with it again. Here comes Denver in the contest. Oh, just was not able to hang on to it. Nice effort despite the spoil coming from the back. And he's hauled down, slung down a little bit. We've got a whistle. And the free kick going to the LA Dragons. That's number 28, John Rossmullen. And he gets it to the boot now. However, intercept mark there, and then he's knocked down after the fact, number 7. And that's Tom Harkness once again. Going in, almost intercepted there by Lee as he knocks it down to ground. Bunch of players going after it now, and handballed ahead. And kicked once again by the Bulldogs. Toward the pocket, takes a bounce. Oh, it doesn't quite sit for him, and it's going to run right over the boundary. It'll be a boundary throw-in, but still a good result for the Denver Bulldogs as it comes pretty much in their left forward pocket. See if they can get some numbers in and just to knock that, get a clearance, and get a quick shot on goal.
Play action here right in front of the Cooper's commentary position. Total Beverage Solutions. Have they got solution to the problem that's bothering them so here at the LA? Every moment another chance is Eminem to save, but not on the Bulldogs' watch. Snap shooter, turnaround shooter. Number 9 there is Dowling. And what has he done? Has he put it through for 6 points? He has. Dowling, another one of those names that just crop up as inexperience. Right place, right time, and that's where you're right where you need to be. Right there, I need to be up here with Bill Robert, but on the Black Chrome scoreboard, let's see. They now move to 8 goals to LA Dragons, 4 goals 1, and that should do it for Denver. But they won't take the foot off the pedal at the moment, because we know when it comes in, and if it does come into a 2-on-1 situation or any situation like that, percentage does play its part, Billy. So you've just got to keep on trucking.
And that last goal, of course, you're fond of using the musical references. Last goal kicked by number 9, number 9, number 9. And getting set once again. Here we go. Ball goes up, and the Rucks go to work, and there basically it just falls to the ground beside them. And battle for it along the ground now. And it gets out cleanly. Kick goes out towards the near wing. And it's picked up by the Bulldogs, and here we go again. He gets it to the boot. It's a high kick. It's a mile-high kick. And Robertson almost had it. Goes to ground now. They try to push it ahead, but LA with it now. He's held, he's tackled, but he's able to get the ball off with the handball. And here come the Dragons right now, moving around. That is, I believe that's Del Campo. And he's coming down, kick across the field. And that's connected. And he's got to, he's got right now, that's Paul Locum. And ball now going into a forward 50, just about. Kicked in now. Salvatore gets it, and they don't pay the mark. I thought he might have had it, but nope, they don't pay the mark. And the Bulldogs coming out with it right now, coming up along the wing. The mark is paid. So they're looking to set up some targets. And kicks toward the center square. And, he didn't mark it. That was an intercept mark. He just couldn't hang on to it. And as a result, the ball goes to the Bulldogs' favor, and then they soccer it ahead even more. Now he's tackled with it, didn't have prior opportunity, so they say play on. That was number 20 there. That was McMahon. And let's see here. Got a whistle and a free kick. And that'll be number 6, and that'll be, let's see, that's Drummond. Yep, thank you. And the kick into the forward area for the Dragons. And with it right now, he's hauled down. Play on. They actually keep holding the ball. They pay it. And so free kick once again going to the Denver Bulldogs. And they're just going to kick it back, and I think at this point they're going to use the clock to their advantage. Kick from the back pocket. Out now to the halfback flank. And now they look to kick it up the wing. Bunch of players jumping for it. Nobody gets it. But, the kick out by LA gets smothered. And Bulldogs, again, it's a bit of a handball, but he's got it now. And here we are, they've got some space. Bulldogs on the march once again. He's got some room. He's going to get it to the boot. And it's going to be punched ahead. There'll be a race for the ball now. Bulldogs will get it. He gets it to the boot, and there's going to be a player right there. He can't mark it, though. Couldn't catch up to it in time. But then, almost got high. Pushed down there. And play on, says the umpire. Handball and caught by the Dragons. Play on once again. And Dragons come out of their own back. Right there, they come out of their own back pocket, and that's Canna with it. Tries to handball it off to Del Campo. Del Campo has it now. The handball goes out and then back. And here they go, moving up the wing. Can't find many real targets, though, and they're just doing the small handball. They need to try some kicks. And to the center square it goes. Bounces off a player, and Denver will pick it up once again. And he's hauled down. LA ball, holding the ball, free kick Dragons. And with it there, number 21, that's Salvatore. He kicks it in now, looking to connect with the target in front. Loose ball, there's a race for it. Looks like the race has been won. 2 players going after it, just go right down in a heap. A couple players join them. And it looks like the umpire will just call for it, say, my ball, let's toss this thing up and put it up for grabs once again, which they do. Ball goes up and hit out, goes for a few sets of hands. And once again, they're just pinning it, and the umpire will call for it once again. Time ticking down in this one, and so far, commanding lead for the Denver Bulldogs. And coming out once again, to try and get the kickoff, the Dragons do. That kick is smothered, though, and Denver right now looking to get it, but once again, he's hauled down. Denver has it now. They've got some room on the wing, and they kick it ahead, looking for, and not quite getting their intended target there. But then they're able to kick it in. They've got a target. Takes a bounce, and he's able to get it. Sells some candy, and now he's running toward the goal with player in hot pursuit. Kicks it right in front and takes a bounce, and there's a race for it, and the race is going to be won, at least for the moment, by Los Angeles. Player's got it now. He is able to handball it off, and once again, coming out for the Dragons there, that's Botello, number 51. He kicks it into the middle of a couple of Bulldogs, and Denver brings it right back. Kick goes in, takes a short hop. He's able to get it, though. Actually gets outside the grasp, and then handballs it off. And here we go once again. Player right in front. They handball it off, and once again, that goes to number 7. That's Kenna. And Kenna just running with it. Kicking, he's got some space up on the wing. Takes a hop and then gets handballed off and goes right to Locum, who's got it now. And it is back in the center square. Dragons trying to get back on the scoreboard. It's been a little while, but it's kicked right to the hands of a Bulldog player, and Denver once again moving it to their end of the ground. Heading out right before the scoreboard, he's able to pick it up, sell some candy, handball it off, but then the Dragons pick it up and they kick it back, and he's marked it, and they kick it ahead, marked it again. They're just going to stop, maybe take a shot from right there.
Stephen Bass, mate.
It's Stephen Bass with the ball right now. And he lets the kick off, and that is going to fall short, it looked like.
And full time too, Billy. Good job, mate. Just let you reel and roll there for the last 5 minutes. Love your stuff. And you've got to love the stuff that Denver have brought here in their first match, their 11 a.m. match. They've defeated the seed above them, or yes, the number 2 seed. The number 3 seed has defeated the number 2 seed in Pool A Division 1 Black Chrome scoreboard. 50 play, 27, so a margin of 23 points on the Black Chrome scoreboard there to the Denver Bulldogs. A very impressive outfit indeed. The tone was set by their old man, not down the road, but their old man down out there on the wing, Andy Vanica, that came in and lit them up off the edge. The old man showing them the way, showing them the ropes, and the rest, well, that was history. Jufus, Robinson, Woofus, just to name a few, Harkness, names we have heard all before, trendsetters, match winners. Looking at that Papa John Hurrell Cup, will it be the 9th for them? Who knows? LA Dragons, well, not out of it. As we said, 2-1 can go forward, and great to see how the game is played in the great spirit of Australian football. At the end, everyone coming together, and let bygones be bygones. Bill Robert, I'll be gone there for a while. That margin again, I think, was 23 points. You've got matches coming up. I think Brian is going to join you for the 12 o'clock match. So we've got 12 o'clock here, Field 1, Golden Gate Field 1. Take it away across the schedule for upcoming matches, Billy, and we'll have a break. Leave you with Brian. Look forward to sitting back, kicking back, having a Cooper's back in my banana chair. A 4 and 20 pie that are open as well. Concessions there with the Hamilton Bendery. Get yourself some merchandise, a t-shirt, a tank top. Take something home with you as memorabilia the next 12 months before we find us whirling and twirling in San Diego. Bill Robert.
Thank you, Grilla. And as he mentioned already, the next...
Black Chrome Sportswear designs and manufactures custom sportswear with a focus on quality and reliability. We're Australian, we've got 10 years experience, and we've got a US base in Oklahoma. Who better to trust than an Aussie company for your AFL gear? Get your customised men's and ladies' AFL uniforms, outerwear and training gear from Black Chrome. Black Chrome's custom compression can enhance performance and recovery, reduce lactic acid and accelerate your warm-up. Black Chrome is trusted by a number of AFL leagues, including the USAFL, as their official supplier. Try out our Design Your Own tool and see Black Chrome's full range of sportswear at blackchromeusa.com. Join us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Black